you're like any other attractive woman. You only date men with muscles and money. That could not be farther from the truth. First, I don't really care for huge muscles. Second, I don't care about money. I don't care about... I want the person in front of me to have goals and to be working hard towards them. I want someone driven. But in terms of money, I want to be the one making my own money. I want to be the one who's able to take care of themselves. I want to be independent financially by myself first before anyone has like input into that. I mean, if my partner makes really good money, that's great. It's fantastic. But it's the last thing that I'm actively looking for. What's important for me is that I'm the one that's financially independent and I don't have to rely on anyone for anything. Yes, looks are important to some degree, but they lose their value if as soon as the person opens their mouth, they become ugly. You know, as soon as they open their mouth, you don't have anything valuable to say, or they're not kind, or they're close-minded, ignorant, uncultured. There's so many things that go into it. What's important for me is that the person, like my partner, is respectful of me and kind and caring, and yeah, just that we vibe, that we have good chemistry together, and just that life is good, that we're happy. That's it. I don't give a fuck about someone with muscles and money but no brain. Brain and value come first, and how I'm treated. Money is last. I could live in a shack on the street with someone as long as I'm in love with them and as long as we love each other. I don't care about anything else. That's it. I realized I forgot to answer this question in depth, so that's why this clip might look different than the other ones, and now we're going to go into regular programming. You use your appearance as a career in a misleading and exploiting way. Jesus. But you've rejected more people than people rejecting you. I am going to say that I don't tolerate bullshit, and if I feel like someone does more harm than good to me, to like my life and my mental health, then I don't keep them in my life. I got a lot of self-loathing. I got some. It used to be a lot. Now it's getting less and less as I get older, which, thank God. You're the person everyone comes to for life advice. It's true. I get a lot of people coming to me with like their problems, and even though I give advice that I can't even follow myself, I think it's like that most of the time. But yeah, that you're into heavy music and in support of LGBTQ+, obviously. Of course I'm in support of LGBTQ. You have one of those Indian tapestries in your bedroom. I used to. When I was 18, I used to. I don't have one anymore. Now I just want clean walls. You upload videos from your secret subterranean lair hidden at the bottom of the Indian Ocean, but China has secretly laid claim to your waters, causing you to have to escape to your backup bunker near Antarctica. But it's all chill because you like penguins. You're just a little bit crazy. Yeah. That you're kind of weird, that you're either Turkish or Mediterranean. I am weird, and I am Mediterranean, I guess. Am I? I'm Bulgarian, and I have a little bit of Greek in me. Maybe I have Turkish, I don't know. I have to get a DNA test. That you like to experiment, yes. That you're complex and not that simple to put in a box, yes. Despite how you look, you're pretty insecure. You know about aliens on Earth, but you aren't allowed to tell us. I do. You're a culture vulture. What does that mean? I've never heard of that. That you're bisexual. I like everyone. You look like you genuinely think Friends is funny. It is funny. Don't you think it's funny? It's so funny. I'd say that you're the type of girl that would rather go bungee jumping on a first date rather than a restaurant. Yes and no. I would absolutely do something weird as fuck on a first date. I don't like movie and restaurant dates, but going for a walk is perfect, I think. Just a regular walk. Normal walk. You carry a list of questions with you at all times just in case you're abducted by aliens. You know, when I used to get sleep paralysis, I did have a few questions that I was always ready with to ask, because I'm sure that my sleep paralysis was actually like a series of abductions. You don't have many main role models. You choose your own story and you love to live your life the way you want. You definitely love edibles. I don't. You're politically on the left. You've got a big forehead. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out for the millionth time that I have a big forehead. Yes, I do. I used to have bangs to cover it. Not anymore. I have to change my hair, but yeah, I do have a big forehead. That your ancestors were Persian royalty. Do I look Persian? I guess I do look a little Persian. You were rebellious in school? Yes. You smoke cigarettes occasionally? No. As well as weed? No. And you enjoy social drinking? Yes. You have at least one major regret that you're trying to hide, but somehow it keeps resurfacing every once in a while. No. Up until now, I don't have any regrets that I can say that are like major. I have little ones. I think everyone has little ones, but I try not to regret anything in life, really. I do my best. You're vegan. I was vegan for 5 years. I was vegan for 5 years. And then I kind of went off it. I think I'm on the path to getting back on it again. But I think I'm going to keep eating fish. But I don't like chicken or red meat. So I've never liked it anyway. But I'm also lactose intolerant. Dairy intolerant. So that's all an automatic. You enjoy walking barefoot and without socks when you're at home? No. I like being barefoot, but I like having like flip-flops or slippers on, because if I feel anything on the floor, like a crumb or like sand, like, you know, in the hallway, it's over. I get so cringe and disgusted. Your wardrobe consists of 3 colors max. Absolutely. You didn't get hot till after high school. There was definitely a change, and it was rough in high school. It was rough in elementary school. It was rough as a child. So I definitely feel a lot better about myself as I've gotten older. I've changed a lot. It was rough though. You smell of lilac and gooseberries. I don't know what gooseberries smell like. Lilac? I can't remember what lilac smells like either. I smell like vanilla or jasmine, or yeah, jasmine or vanilla. I assume you're a fantastic swimmer. I'm not. I don't know how to swim. I can stay afloat. I can doggy swim like this, but I don't know how to swim, and I hate having my head underwater. I don't do it. You watch anime? I don't. Bulgarsko, to see bulgarsko. Благодаря. Мисля, че е комплимент. Благодаря. You're single? I'm not. I'm in a long-term committed relationship. I offer to order you your own fries, but you say no, you're not that hungry. Then you eat all my fries. Absolutely. That's spot on. Do I know you? That's completely true. I drew you last night. You did? You sent it to my DMs. I'll try to look through. That's so kind. You're a staunch believer of alien existence and a foodie freak. I am a foodie freak. Not freak, but I appreciate good food. And food that's presented nicely. And I absolutely believe in aliens. That you're a dude. How did you know? You secretly wear mismatched socks. The white ones I do. I do. Often, actually. If I'm too lazy to, like, put them together properly when I do laundry, sometimes I do. YouTube, social media, and overall abundance of attention warped your perception of self and of surrounding reality. No. If there's one social media platform, for example, that I really don't like, it's Instagram, because it makes me feel insecure, which is why I only follow art accounts. So my feed is full of, like, art and not people. That's what scares me about social media, is that people get so self-absorbed after a while. I feel like that you've cried too much. Absolutely. You listen to Linkin Park. Absolutely. Maybe you just took a shower. You look like new. Thanks. Someone else said that I look like I don't shower. Narcissistic, but chill. Not narcissistic. I'm, like, picky about how my face looks, for example, or, like, body hair. I'm really particular, and, like, I like to look put together and clean and good. And if I don't, then I do get insecure. If I get a pimple, it's like my world is ending. But pretentious. Do I look pretentious? I've gotten that before. I don't know if it's my tone of voice or my dry sarcasm that kind of puts people off sometimes. You're not afraid of the dark, that you're scared of bugs. Sometimes I get afraid of the dark and I'm terrified of bugs. Major conspiracy theorist, yeah. I think everything in this world is a conspiracy. How many grams per day? 0. 0. So many people think I smoke. You like mangoes? I'm allergic to mangoes. You like carrots? I don't like carrots. You pay for sponsors. What does that mean? That I pay them to sponsor me? Like I pay them to look like they're sponsoring me? I've never had a sponsor, ever. Never, especially paying for a sponsor. Yeah, I've never done like a business thing on my channel with companies. You're hard to approach. I look like it. Like I look like I don't want to be approached. You dropped out of school, but it was worth it. I dropped out of uni after like 2 months, and then I took a year break, and then I did like a short diploma course type of thing. You swing both ways. You're actually a rocket scientist working for NASA. If NASA hired me as a rocket scientist, they would not get very far with their establishment and their goals. You probably like grapes. I don't like grapes. I don't. I'm just not a fan. And if they have seeds, you lost me. You believe in healing stones and other shit. You don't like cheese. I like cheese. I'm just intolerant. You like tomato soup. I hate soup. I hate all kinds of soup. Maximum, I could eat chicken soup. The chicken soup that I make in the winter. And that's it. I don't like soup. I don't like the sounds people make when they eat soup. I just don't like it. You are incredibly intelligent, but you talk yourself down a lot. I do talk myself down a lot. of all the ASM artists here, you're brimming with confidence, almost a dominance that pulls everyone in. You guys, do I seem confident? I think I do give off the impression of being confident, but inside here, it's different. It's very different. But thank you. That's extremely kind, and I'm very flattered. Thank you. You hate mushrooms. I love mushrooms. You're not an approachable person at all, and your standards about a man can be very high. I don't look approachable, but if someone does approach me, I'm easy to talk to. And my standards, I guess they're high because it's not that I'm picky, I'm just, I don't think it's bad to have high standards. Because when you have a vision of the type of person you want, that's it, you know, you're going after that. So I don't sleep with socks on. It makes me want to like vomit a little, the thought of that. You seem like the type of person who likes to be cared for. You have a gift to make people want to do things for you. No, I do. It's the opposite. I mean, it's nice when that happens, but I feel weird. For example, you know, rich people have like a personal chef or someone cleaning their house. I find that really weird. I want to do all that stuff myself. You seem like you could be a little moody when you're off camera. I'm really, really moody. Yeah. Airport forehead. Thank you for pointing that out. You like attention. I hate attention. I like reassurance. I do like getting reassured and like reaffirmed, but I don't like attention. It makes me feel weird. That's part of why I never like host stuff or celebrate my birthday. You have kids? No, I don't. You don't know what you want, like most women. That's true. With time, I've learned. I've like established what I want. I'm learning more about what I want, but no, it's like picking what I want for dinner, for example, is like an endless process. Someone said, Jesus, guys, did she say roast her ass? Relax. You're older than 20. You're taller than 5'8". Wow. I am older than 20. Almost like on the other, you know? Oh my god, I'm almost 30. I'm 26. And I'm not 5'8". I'm 5'2". You eat ice cream with a fork. I feel like that's something that I should have been doing my whole life. But I haven't been doing it my whole life. But it's the smartest decision, I feel like, that I could make in my lifetime. You like sushi? I don't really like sushi. I don't really like wet seaweed taste. I like some sushi sometimes, but it's rare. Oh my god, I love gyoza. I love gyoza so much. But your dad went out to buy cigarettes when you were young and never came back. And ever since you've craved attention. No, my parents are still in a healthy, happy relationship. I witnessed a loving relationship as a child, so that's probably why I crave a healthy relationship of my own, because that's all I've ever seen. Everyone says that I look freaky in the sheets. A freak in the sheets. That's not something that I can like judge myself. Че си добър човек. Опитвам се да бъда. Винаги се опитвам да бъда. Понякога съм, мога да бъда отвратителна, ако съм в лошо настроение, както много хора. Но да, нали, винаги се опитвам да съм добра. Много си сладка и красива. Благодаря. You think less of yourself than you probably should. Yeah. It's a problem, I think. You pick your nose. No. I blow my nose a lot during the day because I just have a stuffy nose all the time. As you can see, my fingers can't even fit inside my nose, especially after I had my nose done. Like, my nostrils got smaller, so I literally can't fit my finger inside my nose. You're very chill, but all girls with nose rings usually have some sort of discontentment in their life. Cali girl? Do I look like I live in California? I've never been to California. You might get more plastic surgery one day. Big forehead, but still cute. I've heard this. I saw this comment a million times. Someone said airplane forehead. Jesus, people. You hang out in graveyards and you play with knives and lighters. Not far from the truth. I used to go for like relaxing walks in the graveyard close to my house. You're tall, like 5'9" minimum. Jesus. Not 6 feet or 5'9". I'm more like 5'1.5/5'2". You're chill and easy to get along with, down to earth. I am. But I can also be a pain in the ass if I'm in a bad mood. You're the sweetest person, but if something makes you mad, you can end a person. Yeah, if someone makes me angry, the dangerous thing is that, like, as soon as I open my mouth, I can really cut with words. So I tend to, like, do my best to stay quiet and think twice before I speak. Because if I'm angry, if someone hurts me, it can get bad. It can get really bad. It can get a little scary. So I try to just stay quiet as much as I can when I'm angry and, like, control myself, control my emotions. You've done something with the opposite sex. Do you mean with the same sex? Or do you assume maybe you assume I'm gay and that I've done something with the opposite sex? That you like the Canadian punk rock band Billy Talent. That you're goth and punk. I like Billy Talent. I had totally forgotten about them. I used to love listening to them, though. It's true. That you've done psychedelics. I was always scared of psychedelics because of losing control of what I, perceive in front of me, what I see. And I was worried that I'd get anxiety, so I never really explored that side too much. But I did live as a teenager. I'll tell you that. Good sense of humor. Really? Thank you. It's really dry. You're married. I think you're a single, lonely girl. Those are two separate assumptions. I'm not married and I'm not single. You don't like sports. I don't. You don't shower. Do I look dirty? Do I look dirty? I shower sometimes twice a day, especially in the summer. I can't get into bed unless I've showered. It drives me insane. I need to have a clean body and my clean bed sheets. And I don't understand people who shower in the morning. I think it's useless. Like, I want to get into a bed clean to keep my bed clean, And I think eating in bed is disgusting. That you're a dom, I want to be your sub, you're into BDSM. Got a lot of these. I think there should be a balance. That you're a princess. What do you mean? Do you mean that... What do you mean by that? Do you mean that, like, I like to get things done for me? That I'm high maintenance? I'm kind of high maintenance, but I maintain that myself. And I don't like things getting done for me, or the easy way out. I work my ass off for everything that I've, like, achieved in my life, and I'd rather do stuff myself because my way is the right way. I don't want anyone else doing stuff for me. I mean, cooking, dishwashing, laundry, all of that stuff. I do it. Is that what you mean? You're not very friendly. Upon first glance, I don't seem friendly at all. You know every word to every episode of Friends. It's pretty close. I fucking love Friends. I feel like I can actually recite some things. You fart in bed. Doesn't everyone fart in bed? I'm not gonna go to the washroom to fart, especially at night. That you never raised your voice. You have ADHD. I have raised my voice, and it's not a sight anyone wants to see. As far as ADHD, I've never been diagnosed, but it is a thing where my thoughts are way too fast for my own good. I think way too much, and I can't sit in one place, and I have a very hard time focusing. So I don't know if that fits into any of the criteria. You're left-handed. I'm right-handed. You do witchcraft. I don't. You can't control your impulses, and you're psychologically damaged. I am pretty damaged, and I do have a hard time controlling my impulses. Yeah, I have a hard time with self-control when it comes to certain things. You look like Nina Dobrev. Sorry, I was gonna burp. Maybe because she's Bulgarian and you think we look alike. That's cool though. So then I have wild in the bedroom, freak in the sheets, and you're vanilla. Very contradicting. And someone also said that I'm a virgin. Whether I'm vanilla or wild, that's not, again, something that I can judge. Or that I should judge. You're secretly an alien. I think I am. You never watch TV. I don't. You like pickles. I like a very specific kind of pickle. It's just, it has to be the right pickle. I don't like all pickles. It's only one. And they're Russian, like, kind of sweet pickles. And they're amazing. You look like you were into piano as a kid, but lost the passion because of a bad teacher. It's wildly specific. I was supposed to start piano, and then I didn't want to. And my parents never forced me, so. You're living in a country where they drive on the left. Do you mean on the right? Because the left is like the standard. I don't. I live in a country where they drive on the standard side, so on the left. Or maybe that's what you meant. I don't know. You really care about being healthy. I do. But I don't, it's not to an obsessive level. I used to be obsessive about it, and now I'm like, I found a balance where I let myself have junk food, but I also, majority of the time, I try to eat healthy and balanced. That you're kinky, that you're pure. Two very contradicting comments. I wouldn't go as far as to say pure. You're generally tough to please. You aren't easily impressed. It's true. You hate a lot of people. Hate is a strong word. I don't hate anyone. I don't think there's space in this world for hate. I think there should only be love. The fact that I have a lot of pet peeves is different. You don't appreciate a solidly sarcastic gentleman. What do you mean? Of course I do. Sarcasm is my favorite personality trait. You feel like you're average looking despite everyone saying how good looking you are. So multiple types of comments of that nature that you're beautiful but you don't believe it. Yeah, I have days where I feel like absolute garbage and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, what the fuck? Don't want to deal with this face today. And then other days I feel really good about myself and really confident and I'm like, wow, you look good today. So it varies. I'm really insecure about so many things. Like, I used to be insecure about my nose, for example, so I got surgery. I am very insecure about my skin. If there was a surgery to have clear, flawless skin, I would do it. But there isn't. So that's a struggle that I have. I have like a lot of little, it's mainly like skin insecurities. But over time I've gotten comfortable with the way my face looks. And YouTube helped a lot. Looking at myself, editing myself, like editing my videos, I mean. like editing my videos has really helped me accept myself the way that I am in terms of like structure and things I can't change, but my skin is always an insecurity. And hair, like facial hair. I even have some like things here that I didn't tweeze that you probably might see. It's a long story, but like I might have some hairs here. Oh, and also people have an opinion on my nose hair. Apparently I have nose hair, so I've started being really anal, and like when I look at myself in the editing software, I'm like, fuck, like I'll zoom in because my screen is really big also, so I see everything, and it's annoying and it's exhausting, but I'm trying to like teach myself not to care. You're adventurous and you love to try new things. I like trying new things, but I'm not very adventurous. You love anime? No. Tokyo Ghoul I love, but I haven't watched enough anime to know if I love it or not. My boyfriend introduced me to it. Before that, I had zero clue. I don't even know. Maybe you think that you're all that, but you're not. I don't think I'm all that. I don't care if I'm all that or not. I just want to be happy and be happy with my job. You're a crazy driver. I don't drive. I failed my driver's tests 3 times. You're a member of a punk band. That would be amazing, but I'm not, unfortunately. But that would be the coolest thing ever. You have a dry sense of humor and enjoy the simple things in life. I do have a very dry sense of humor, and I do enjoy simple things in life. You enjoy making your content as much as we love watching it. I literally do. I love everything about making content, and like I said before, it's equally as therapeutic for me making it as it is for someone to be watching ASMR. Like, you know how you watch ASMR to relax? For me, making ASMR relaxes me and like it softens my edge, the edge that I have on a daily basis, like anxiety or nervousness, stuff like that. That you like pineapple on pizza? Fuck yeah. Pineapple on pizza is incredible. And I don't care what anyone says. Model. That's all they wrote. Just model. No. I don't know how people so confidently and freely like move and pose. Like, for example, I don't dance and I cannot dance. You totally love Hello Kitty. You totally love Hello Kitty. I never really understood Hello Kitty, the concept, or what it was. You look like someone who plays violin. I don't, but one of my best friends does play violin. She's really good, but I don't. My dad used to make violins, like woodworking. You work hard for what you want. Absolutely. If I want something, I'm gonna work my fucking ass off to get it. And I don't stop until I get what I want. You hate doing ASMR. Why would you assume this? I love making ASMR, and I wouldn't be putting so much effort in videos because I have 2 jobs, and having a full-time job and YouTube, 3 videos a week is a lot of work, and I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it. You're very open-minded but impatient when people say stupid shit. Yeah, that's true. I don't have patience for bullshit, and I never really have. But no matter where you're from, you get people saying, oh, you sound insert nationality. I guess so. Yeah, I have a lot of people coming up to me speaking Farsi, assuming that I'm Persian. I have a lot of people coming up to me speaking Turkish, assuming I'm Turkish, because I do have darker features. I have a little bit of Greek in me, so maybe that comes into play. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope that was enjoyable. These are gonna be really long. If you actually watched all of these, I would be mind blown if you spent your time watching these. I'm sorry again for my nail. I'm getting it fixed Monday. Anyway, if you want to watch any other get to know me kind of videos, Q&As, I'm going to link them here. And if you want something else that's completely not Q&A related, it's here. Love you. Ciao.